Hey guys, what's going on? This is Hala Pablo. We're going to do another traumatized token. Today we're going to look at Solana. Solana, the Ethereum rival, one of the better Ethereum rivals. Solana is a coin that I really use, that I used extensively. I had a lot of success in the DeFi world, and the gas fees are low. It's fast. I love Solana, and unfortunately, Solana has had just a tragic year. 2023 has just been terrible for Solana, but I believe Solana's coming back, and if we can get through these birthing pains, we're in the infant stages of crypto right now. Years from now, we're going to look back at this time, and it's going to be like kind of like tantamount to the Industrial Revolution back in the 20s and stuff. Had you bought into Ford. Ford shares, if there was, if Ford had an IPO and you could buy into them at that time, think about how much you would have right now, had you held. So there are so many opportunities, and Solana is one of them. And this has been a traumatized token. And, as such, I expect it to go down even more because of the impending recession that we've already spoken about, I believe is coming to this country, and all of the basically patterns right now, the trading patterns in these altcoins all point to further downside action. And like today, I want to look at Solana. Solana, incidentally, just recently had something else, another setback here. Solana-backed Cipher loses 1 million in crypto due to exploit, freezes smart contract. This was yesterday. So there's been another problem. There's been another setback. There's been another scare. There's been more FUD now with Solana. We can expect more downside. Remember earlier this year with there was a whole fiasco with Phantom Wallet, which actually I have Phantom. It scared the hell out of me. Fortunately, there was no security breach in my wallet, but that really didn't help Solana out any as far as generating a bullish sentiment in it. So this is just recently. So, we're talking about traumatized tokens. Solana has seen its share of trauma. And so on a positive note, though, this, what was this? This is July 28th, 2023. Solana is looking to step up the Web3 gaming universe. So it wants to be one of the leaders in like Web3 games, free to play, free games. So there's no cryptocurrency being exchanged to play the game, stuff like that, that we see in others. So Solana wants to be like a heavy hitter in that. So, despite all of these things going on with Solana, there is still a lot of positive, there's a lot of sentiment as far as innovation and such. So I'm very optimistic with the future of Solana. Like I said, it's very efficient. It's a wonderful token. It's cheap in comparison to the gas fees of Ethereum. On the Ethereum, it's got its own blockchain ecosystem and such. I think Solana is here to stay. I think if it can survive this bear winter, and you can accumulate Solana. I wouldn't accumulate Solana right now. I would stay away from Solana. I am watching it eagerly. I'm watching it like a hawk. And so there has been a rather large reverse symmetrical pattern forming in it. Here I provided a little chart here just to show you what a reverse symmetrical pattern is. These are essentially bearish, especially when it's coming out of a bearish downtrend, which we've been in. The trajectory should continue, but we've had a series of higher highs and a series of lower lows, and it's formed, and it's come out of a bear trend. We had a bottom here. We had a double bottom. It's kind of like an Adam and Eve here. It came back up, but the problem is right now, we're seeing failures to rally, systematic failures to rally, especially here on this third bounce to the resistance, to the trend resistance. We can look down in the vertical bar volume, and we see a rather large demand. That is demand, rather large demand volume spikes, but with a failure to rally up on the microtrend resistance. And the same thing goes for the last one. And not only that, we have a massive bear wick up on top, which we kind of see here in this, the same exact thing. You see this wick right here? Yeah, guys, this is bear power. This is the bulls trying to push up, trying to break, retest, and go up into the stratosphere, the crypto stratosphere. And the bulls are and the bears are saying, guys, not today. And they're pushing back down with force, and so that's what caused it to fall back down into the geometric structure, which in this case happens to be a reverse or a reverse broadening triangle, and or symmetrical triangle, and then you see it falls back down to microtrend support, and then it fails there as well. And we see that same hyper wick here, this bear wick coming down, where the bulls tried to push up. They tried to push up here, they were stopped, and then they tried again here, and here they actually, there was a lot of force that went in. We see a failure to rally. All that buy power was stopped out. It was pushed back down, and at the close, it closed right back down at micro resistance, and it's coming back down into the structure. This would be somewhere, I guess, in here we would be. So I expect another, this is kind of like an ABC here. There's like a little tiny floor that's been like trying to form within the structure. Let me see if I can get something here. If I can, it's no big deal. I don't want these to go on that long. Yeah, that's a ray, but we're going to go with a horizontal ray here. So we see this line that's been forming a 1-2, like a 1-2 bounce. So if we could call this area right here the selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test. Yeah, I see accumulation perhaps happening here, but I don't see any efforts to rally back up and making another attempt at microtrend resistance. So I can reasonably expect this to play out maybe here, and then we're going to see more down. We're going to see more down action down, and we're going to retest this microtrend support. And so here, let me close this out or reduce it. And so when would I start DCAing in Solana? That's the question. So we can go off a fib retracement. We'll go off the low in this trading range here that occurred on the 23rd of June of last month, and then we'll bring it up to the UTAD, to the top of this wick here. And so we see that the 1 fib, that's the 1 fib, the low point, and then the 1.272 is bringing it back down. It would mitigate this this low here that we had back in December. So that ties right in with the 1.272 Fibonacci retracement. So anywhere between here, I would start DCAing once we basically get confirmation that we're breaking microtrend support. And then if it goes down even further, it could possibly hit the 1.414 Fibonacci retracement. And that would be, if it were to go down that far, that would be a terminal shakeout zone. That would be a spring zone. So certainly you would DCA the hell out of it if we went below the 1.272 fib retracement. This is like, buy the hell out of it here. And that's exactly what I would do, and that's what I will be doing. So this is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. You're free to piggyback my, what I do, my intentions and all that. So, but never is anything that I say in these videos should be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so I need to make that clear. So anyway, that's all there is right now. Hey guys, like, subscribe for more updates. If you like this no-nonsense chart, accurate crypto charting, and be sure to check out my charts on TradingView. I have a Hala Pablo TradingView account with, I've got over 400 charts on there. You can go through them, 80 to 85% win rates. Check them out if you like big wins. If you got strong hands and patience, you like big wins and big money, like, subscribe, and you'll have more of these. You'll be notified every time I do an update. We're going to keep doing the traumatized tokens. I've got, my goodness, I got Zcash coming up. I've got Monero. I've got XLM coming up. I got Alchemy Pay. A bunch of these finance coins. Some of them, the SEC, they're in the SEC's crosshairs, and they're fixing to get some trauma, experience some even deeper trauma, I believe. So we want to be ready for that, and we want to juice them as they go down. So, nice and bloody. The way I like my steaks is the same way I like my crypto. I like it nice and bloody and raw. That's how you buy it. That's if you want the big money, you buy the blood. By the time you see the green fire, it's too late. You're buying the supply of what the market makers have already bought. So you want to be a good Wyckofian. You want to be the predator and not the prey. And my charts will teach you how. Be sure to like and subscribe. That's all I got for you guys. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.